Hi. The following film is plagued by technical difficulties. iMovie has declared open rebellion against me and will not accept still images in my projects. Multiple scenes of this feature presentation were produced at breakneck speed and feature editing work that was sold to the lowest bidder. Enjoy! Sit down and I'll tell you how it all began. Hello and welcome to Front Stroke. Today's episode features my 1935 Remington Rand Model 1. Remington portables are a fascinating study. So many models to pick from with often little to distinguish one from another. The Model 1, also known as the Speed Portable, hit the market in 1935. But where does this fit into the already vast product line? At a glance, it looks identical to the Noiseless series, which was already enjoying considerable success. According to the original patent documents, the typewriter was designed to fix a perceived problem. Secretaries mashing the keys because their machines weren't loud enough, so they were under the impression that their impressions were weak. Yes, the pun was deliberate. It's not known if this problem actually existed, but the company decided that there was only one way to fix it: a brand new typewriter. Pretty easy to tell what this is. Check the paper tray and the base of the frame. You've got a ribbon selector, but no touch control. Triple line spacing, but no automatic ribbon reverse. The thing that drives me nuts about this machine is the ribbon spool system. Don't take it out of the machine. Just one wrong move and the whole thing will uncoil at your feet. The margins and the tab stops have to be set manually by lifting the paper tray. My typewriter had no tab stops, and what you're seeing here are bits of scrap metal that was jerry-rigged to do the job. Good luck moving them without a pair of pliers. I have a lot of fond memories with this typewriter. It was the very first one I ever bought, and I typed 2 novels on it, roughly 150,000 words. I loved it. I still like it now, but I don't use it a lot for serious work these days. Having switched to the more traditional machines, this one is much harder to use. The Noiseless design uses counterweighted type bars to keep the slug from hitting the platen with too much force. With no touch regulator, the keyboard feels very stiff and requires a different technique than my Olympias or my Royals. It also sounds weird compared to the classic Hollywood sound. The machine makes a very hollow clunking noise whenever you're typing on it. Still, it's very functional and I can't really complain. It's one of the fastest typewriters I've ever used. Because of the design of the type bars, it's practically impossible to jam it, even when you're going at 80 words a minute. I owe a lot to this Remington typewriter. It's the machine that started my collection and lifted me out of a period of about 4 years of writing stagnation when I couldn't get anything done. It opened my mind to the wonder of manual technology and started a passion that has never died. That being said, the model really hasn't grown on me that much. The design is interesting, but quite frankly, my other machines are a lot more comfortable to use. There are so many Remingtons out there with this exact body style and the noiseless mechanism, some of which include a whole plethora of handy features, like the Premier or the Noiseless series. Because of its status as a pre-war model, you can expect to pay at least $50 for one in good condition. I paid way too much for mine, but I learned my lesson. As always, don't buy from an online seller unless they can guarantee safe shipping. See you later.